Welcome to Portugal,
Oh, it's gorgeous.
land of beauty, wine, old world charm, sunshine. But this place has amazing food.
Fantastic, and so happy we hit this restaurant up.
From Lisbon to Algarve, bring your appetite and maybe a napkin, because we're about to eat our way through Portugal in this episode of Window Seat. Lisbon is a city where history and modern creativity collide. And that's especially true when it comes to food, and that's why when you're talking food in Portugal, you have to start right here. Lisbon really is the best city to eat in this entire country. I know some people want to go to Porto, but really if you're looking to eat, Lisbon is the place to do it. There's so much good food, from the pastelerias, to all the seafood, to all the different kinds of restaurants. Whatever you want to eat, you can get it here. And we're kicking things off in the Príncipe Real neighborhood. Our first stop on the Lisbon food tour is going to be A Cevicheria. This is one of Lisbon's most talked about restaurants. They took Peruvian ceviche and gave it a Portuguese twist. These little taco-like things are just absolutely phenomenal. They use local fish so fresh it practically winks at you. It melts in your mouth. The signature ceviche, which is white fish marinated in lime, chili, and leche de tigre, or tiger's milk, is bright, citrusy, and just the right amount of spicy. It's clean, vibrant, and a little dangerous, just like the octopus looking overhead as you enjoy this fantastic meal. Next up over in Bairro Alto is Oficio, where Portuguese tradition meets pure creativity. We're a little curious looking at this first item, seaweed spaghetti. But this is one of those dishes that makes you just pause mid-bite. It's absolutely phenomenal. Everyone in the restaurant got it when we were there and everyone had the same reaction. This is just fantastic food. Everything else on the menu is great. It's only a small menu, but everything they do is fantastic. It's just one of those meals you'll remember for a long time. This is one of those kinds of places that makes you realize how modern Lisbon's food scene has become, and it's no surprise it's won 3 Michelin stars in a row. Next up, we go over to Belém, and you can't come to Lisbon and skip this. Pasteis de Belém is where Portugal's iconic custard tart was born back in the 1800s. It's a crispy, flaky pastry, warm, creamy custard, a sprinkle of cinnamon. That's it. It's happiness. And there is going to be lines, lots of lines. Don't let them scare you. They do move fast, and they're worth every second to enjoy this wonderful pastry.
What do you think?
Good. I think it's got a little too much cinnamon on it, but
Yeah.
oh, it's fantastic.
No, it's good.
Now, late at night or in the afternoon, it's, wanting to have a little dessert, and it's time for something crisp and refreshing. So welcome to Gin Lovers Bar in Príncipe Real. This is one of Lisbon's coolest hidden spots inside the old Embaixada Palace. So what's the secret to the perfect gin and tonic? Well, the bartender will be happy to tell you.
Work with the last, like a teeny ice will melt easily. We don't want a slice or even an half or anything. Like just the peel. Get on the top, we're gonna work the lime. With the jigger, bringing the first scoop to the top. And it's okay. Wonderful. We pass, and because we are Christian, I always bless the glass.
This is a great spot to stop after a day of eating, exploring, shopping, or just in the afternoon to catch a little break before your next adventure. Next up, we're going a little bohemian. Lost Inn sits high above Lisbon, and that's why you're coming here, for the views. Serving great food with one of the best views in the entire city. You can order a cocktail, grab some grilled fish. I got the tuna tataki, and you can just enjoy a peaceful evening overlooking the city, and if you get the timing right, sunset is fantastic. The name says it all, you just get lost in the moment. Now, one of the newer, cooler kind of things and trendier kind of things in Lisbon is LX Factory. It's a dose of Lisbon's creative side, and for a meal there, patio is perfect. It's where artists, designers, and food lovers all hang out. The codfish cakes are a must-get, crispy, golden, salty in the best way. There are other restaurants that specialize in these things in LX Factory, but we recommend here. Add a glass of vino verde or beer, and you're all set. You'll come for lunch, but you might end up staying till dinner. All right, over at Alfama, this is where the locals go. Cervejaria Romero is noisy, busy, and absolutely iconic. You can't go wrong here. There is so much good food on the menu. Clams and garlic and white wine, giant tiger prawns, or their famous crab. And we didn't do it, but I guess you can finish with the steak sandwich. It does sound weird after seafood, but it's a tradition here evidently. It's kind of Portugal's version of a mic drop.
Seafood was excellent at Cervejaria Romero, but that's about all you really get. It's seafood and alcohol. So if you're really looking for some vegetables or something beyond that, it is going to be a different experience. It's almost like a clam bake inside. Now the food is really good. Our prawns were probably a little overcooked, but as a whole, it's a fun experience. It's worth your while, and really it's packed. So if you want to go here, just make sure you book in advance because it's going to get crowded very quickly. We went about 2 weeks out, and the best option we were really given was 6 o'clock, and it was packed at 6 o'clock, which is definitely something if you're talking about eating dinner. You know, an enjoyable meal. We met some people, you make friends with the tables next to you as you should, and it's a good night.
And no night in Lisbon is complete without fado, the soulful, emotional music that captures Portugal's heart. Bairro Alto is the neighborhood you're going to want to do this in. There are so many great locations. We chose 12 Cordas where you can get dinner and a show, literally. Given there are a number of locations, you can pick your choice. We love the vibe here. The atmosphere was great, felt very quaint, very intimate, and the singer's voice just fills the room. You sit back with a glass of wine and just let it wash over you. It's not just music, it's emotion you feel. Obviously, if you're going to Lisbon, day trips are going to happen. And one of those popular places is Sintra. It's just a short train ride or car ride from Lisbon, and it feels like a storybook. Castles in the hills, mossy forests, and pastel palaces.
Really beautiful.
It's a lot bigger, I think, than you expect it to be.
And tucked right in the center there is a spot we really liked a lot. Salus Brunch Garden. It's a lush little cafe that feels like a little secret oasis. They do everything from smoothie bowls to eggs Benedict, but the star here is their avocado toast with poached eggs and chili oil. After days of seafood and wine, this is really a perfect reset. Brunch and castles are not a bad way to go, especially when you're enjoying a day in Portugal. All right, next we're going to head south, way south to the end of the country, to the Algarve, where time slows down and the ocean basically becomes your dining companion. And our first stop here is Barradas.
So this restaurant is kind of in the middle of nowhere. It's a small little town called Silves. Now granted, many of these towns around here are very small to begin with, but you kind of have to go out of your way a little bit because you're probably not going to be staying there to eat there.
This is the kind of place where everyone knows your name by the second visit. It's a family-owned place and the service here is impeccable. The sea bass here is absolutely perfection. You get it grilled or baked, smoky, tender, just kissed with lemon and olive oil or cooked with vegetables. It's one of the more phenomenal meals we had in all of Portugal.
Some of the stuff that they had in the beginning were just like different. You know, normally you just get like bread and butter. You don't get like all these, you know, interesting things.
Enjoyed it with some mulberry ice cream dessert. Carrie tried the fig. I'd recommend the mulberry. It's absolutely worth it to get a nice sweet treat at the end of your meal. Simple, rustic, and absolutely delicious.
I thought it was great. Food was great. The owner of the restaurant and the staff were so sweet and nice, and yeah, it was delicious.
I had the blue bass baked with a number of different vegetables, tomatoes, potatoes, onions, and it was incredible. And then I tried some of Carrie's grilled sea bass, which was also fantastic. If you're looking for something with a Portuguese flavor and you want seafood, this is really going to hit the spot for you. It's just one of those places that You know, the service was fantastic. Everyone was so nice to us. The owner came and spoke to us for a little bit. He was just wonderful. The servers were great. Definitely took care of us. And yes, it helped that we were in the off season, which granted we always recommend here at Window Seat to go places in the off season because you're just going to have a better experience because you're not dealing with all the crowds and fighting for spots everywhere. But you know, if you're looking for Portuguese food, seafood, and then a phenomenal dessert, which I had the mulberry ice cream with like a chocolate crepe and a little chocolate sauce on it. Fantastic. And so happy we hit this restaurant up.
Next up, Rei das Praias. It's literally called the King of the Beaches. It's over in the Faro area. It's built right on the sand, overlooking turquoise water. The red snapper and golden bream are as fresh as it gets, grilled to absolute perfection. Squeeze a lemon, that's it, that's all you need. It's phenomenal. Add a glass of white wine in the beach and you've got a wonderful little meal right here on the water.
So that was a very good fish. I thoroughly enjoyed that fish. Not quite as good as Barradas, but very good. Carrie loved the grilled vegetables. The wine was very tasty. You know, it's a little pricey, obviously. You're gonna get that with some of these fresh fish places, but you know, it's right on the water. You can see the beach right off front if you come in Maine or during the day or during peak season. The rooftop is probably very crowded, very popular. So wonderful atmosphere. If you like whitefish, they had plenty of options and it's very fresh, as you can imagine, being right here on the water. It was very good.
Yes, it was very good. Liked it. It was very quiet. We almost had the restaurant to ourselves.
The joys of coming in off season.
All right, next up over in Faro is really the best place to get seafood, the fish market itself. Now don't make the mistake we did. We went a little late in the day. All the stalls were closing up shop. Everything was kind of wrapping up for the day, so it was a little disappointing for us, but if you get here early, you'll get it right. You can pick your fish, hand it over, and a nearby stall cooks it right there for you. It doesn't get better than that. Salty air, sizzling grill, zero pretense, just Portugal and its fresh fish at its best. You will absolutely love it. From Lisbon's creative kitchens to Sintra's brunch gardens and the Algarve seaside grills, Portugal proves that food here isn't just something you eat, it really is something you feel. You know, there are other places. What did we miss? Can you drop them in the comments below so we can hit them up the next time we're here? We'd love to know. We know we didn't get everywhere. There's so many good spots, it's hard to hit them all. Also, if you could hit like, subscribe, or share, we'd love that so we could continue the conversation of travel all over the world. We're trying to hit every country, a little more than 80 now, working our way to all of them. We'll be back here next week with another video, but in the meantime, check out one of these other episodes from Window Seat.